What is up, everybody? It's your boy, Bobby from Bobby's Breakdowns, coming at you with another video, and this is one of the rare ones we do, because it doesn't really happen that often. It is about to be the 25th anniversary of one of my favorite movies, a top 2 movie, and if you know me, you know exactly what I'm talking about. 25 years of Gladiator. Are you not entertained? It's crazy to think about that this movie came out in 2000. So we're just going to dive into some behind the scenes and some facts about the movie. So with that being said, let's dive right in. As we know, this movie won Best Picture at the Oscars and Best Actor at the Oscars for Russell Crowe, of course. If you haven't watched the movie, please go watch it. But if you have watched the movie, you'll understand why it won Best Picture or Best Actor, because Crowe killed it. This really made Crowe a star, if you think about it. He became like a single leading man at this point. And for the timing, 2000 Gladiator, it was amazingly shot. Brilliant. Ridley Scott's best movie, in my opinion. The score by Hans Zimmer, one of the highest selling scores ever. And we all know Hans Zimmer does really good music. He does it for the Nolan Batman movies, but some of the songs in Gladiator are absolutely top-notch. The role of Maximus Decimus Meridius was originally offered to Mel Gibson, but Mel Gibson at the time thought he was too old and said no to the role. Thank you, Mel Gibson. I don't know if this would have been the same, truthfully. Russell Crowe was perfect for this role. So, Mel, us Gladiator fans, thank you. Oliver Reed, he was a fascinating man on set. This is not the last time you'll hear of him on the set. He tried to fight Russell Crowe on the set. He did not like Russell Crowe, and Oliver Reed actually died before the movie even came out, so they had to use like a stunt double and kind of finish the job for him. It was crazy to think about. He was only 61 too. A young Joaquin Phoenix was always Ridley Scott's first choice to play Commodus. Now, before this, Joaquin Phoenix really wasn't a star, if you think about it. Kind of like the same thing as Russell Crowe. Like, people knew him, but like, this elevated him to the next level for sure. Made him a star, an Oscar winner eventually in 2019 or 2020. And it's another role that I couldn't see anybody else playing. Oliver Reed, back to him, he told Ridley Scott every day at 5 p.m., "My life, it belongs to me." Ridley Scott said, "Fair enough. Yeah, I agree. Deal." There are some actors that can get away with that, but it's kind of crazy to just tell him straight up, like, yeah, I'm not doing anything after 5. This is one of the ones that actually, like, made me think, he really wasn't interested at first. Russell Crowe really wasn't that interested by this role at first, and he was like, yeah, whatever. And it wasn't until the director, Michael Mann, told him, listen, you might want to take this Ridley Scott picture a little more seriously. And that's when Russell Crowe was like, oh, okay, maybe this is serious. And look what happened. Made him a star, won him an Oscar, and Michael Mann, you were correct, my friend. Russell Crowe took it seriously and killed it. The movie had a $110 million budget, which back in 2000 was a lot of movie. Nowadays, movies are like 250 to 300. But it ended up making $465 million at the box office. So the rule of thumb in movies and budget, you got to at least double your budget to make it even. And they shattered that. So, yeah. Seemed like Russell Crowe fumbled the ball a few times on the set. I'm not going to lie to you with this one. The line, "I will have my vengeance in this life or the next." Russell Crowe hated that line. He told the writer, or whoever it was like, these lines are stupid, especially this one. And now it's probably one of the most iconic lines ever. It's definitely a top 2 iconic line in the movie, besides "Are you not entertained?" And I believe Russell Crowe later on was like, yeah, I was wrong. That line killed it, and it was amazing. Yeah, "I will have my vengeance in this life or the next." Maximus, stone cold killer. I love it. Ridley Scott claimed the opening to Gladiator was improvised the day of, when Russell Crowe or Maximus is looking at the bird. They just needed a scene to like introduce him and show like war is coming and to show his character. There was no scripted dialogue, just him looking at the bird, smiling, and then going back to serious Russell Crowe. So I've read up on the trivia and the facts of Gladiator before, but these next two I never knew until yesterday. And I've been reading up on them, but I guess I just didn't go far enough, or maybe they weren't in there. I don't know. Joaquin Phoenix, the next two are yours, buddy. He ad-libbed the line, "Am I not merciful?" to his sister, Connie Nelson, in the movie, and you can see Connie Nelson's face. She's absolutely terrified. And they've confirmed the line wasn't in the script. He just said it, and she's like, "Ooh, that's a good one. I like it." Now, onto this one. This one really blew my mind. The scene where Commodus is murdering his father, Joaquin Phoenix got himself so hyped up and so like ready to go. As soon as the scene ended, he fainted. Like, that's just crazy to me that he got himself so hyped up and so like eager and so angry or whatever it was. He just fainted right after because it was too much on him. And the last thing I have for you on Gladiator facts. Russell Crowe got really banged up in this movie. He lost feeling in his right forefinger for 2 years after filming. 2 years. Worsened an existing lower leg injury, broke a bone in his foot, cracked a hip bone, and dislocated multiple bicep tendons. As we can see, he didn't have a stuntman. Clearly, with all those injuries, he did everything himself. And he really laid his body on the line to get that Oscar, and he deserved it 100%. I can't think of anything else to say about him and it getting injured because he put his body on the line for it, and he earned it, and in my opinion, one of the best movies of all time. And that is my 25-year recap of the behind the scenes and the facts of Gladiator. Like I said earlier, it's my second favorite movie of all time, behind The Dark Knight. Gladiator, to me, is just one of those perfect movies from start to finish. It doesn't stop. It really never gets dull. They have slower moments, but like, you're entertained. See what I did there? Through the whole movie, and it just keeps going, and some of the kills and scenes are absolutely amazing. So yes, what do you think of Gladiator? Is it one of your favorite movies like mine? Have you seen Gladiator? I know a few people who haven't, and that absolutely blows my mind. Gotta get on it. One of the best movies ever. Anybody who's seen it will love it and rave about it. But yes, until next time, make sure you subscribe. Make sure you hit that like button. Thunderbolts is next, folks. The Marvel Cinematic Universe is kicking off, and it's getting a little crazy right now. So we will see how that goes. I'm going to see that this week. But until next time, I am Bobby from Bobby's Breakdowns, and we will see you in the next one. Later.